memories. Like, I have bad memories of us breaking up. It was pretty dramatic, y'all.
The breakup was pretty dramatic.
It was. Why you letting this break us up? These dudes is the one that's checking for me. Watch me break. I remember it specifically the first two, but I ain't gonna put them out there like that. I ain't gonna do them like that.
So, fellas, man, watch your homies.
Watch your homies. Watch your homies.
Everybody not your homie.
Okay? They not.
Be careful. It's snakes in the grass.
Preach, preaching. What's up, YouTube?
We're back with another one. This is Love Story Part 2. Hey, my name's Marek, and this is my beautiful wife,
Kothney-Issa.
If you're new to our channel here for the very first time, make sure you subscribe to join the family.
And make sure you hit that post notification bell button so that you can know exactly when we upload our videos.
Absolutely. And if you didn't see part 1, make sure you go and watch that first. I will link it right up there and also in the description below. You can click there or down below. Either way works just fine for us. But if you didn't see part 1, this was not going to make too much sense. So make sure you head over and watch that one first. No, like right now.
Like right now. Stop it. Pause it right now. Go in and watch it and then come back.
Yeah. If you're still here, that means you already watched part 1.
Yep.
So we're going to speak to this intro and get right to the good stuff.
Enjoy.
Oh, what about the pool party?
Yeah, he used to have like a pool party every year.
Yeah.
Thought he was the stuff. Throwing a pool party in his backyard. All the little girls would be there.
We had like a pool. It was only like 4 feet deep, but at the time it felt like we was living lavish.
Literally.
It felt that way.
And then for me to even be able to like attend one of these events, like I come from a really strict Haitian background. And so like my household, my parents did not play. Like, you do not go hang out with boys. Like, you don't even go hang out with girls. Matter of fact, like, if you hanging out with anybody before 10 o'clock, mind you, it needs to be somebody they know, somebody in the Haitian community, like, they're cool with, they know. So for me to even, like, get to go to those, like, was epic. Like, I'm pretty sure, how did our parents talk about
her dad came to meet my dad, and they, like, sat in the backyard.
For, like,
and,
an hour.
For, like, an hour and a half.
About what? I don't know, because we were just in the house probably doing something we weren't supposed to. Not like that. Not like that.
Yeah, we never did anything like that at that age.
Oh, yeah.
I just remember feeling like so cool. Like, I felt like I was just like the most popular kid in school. And most people probably just came, thought nothing of it. But like throwing these parties I had a real sense of pride around this. I was like, you know. And then I remember because I worked a job at a grocery store, like bagging groceries and pushing carts. And I spent like $150. Remember, like, we didn't have no money. Like, as a kid, I didn't have any money. And so like $150, like, I probably worked like 2 weeks or like maybe even a month just to have that much money set to the side. And I paid for catering because in my mind it was like these guys were gonna like walk in with like tuxedos and like ties. Like, I watched too many movies.
For $150, y'all. This is what he thought.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking this, like, in my mind, like, the party's going to be going on, music, you know, people in the pool having fun, and they're going to come in with these, like, platters, and they will pull up in, like a grocery store van, and come out with the trays of chicken, and sit them on the table, and then leave, and it was just like, wow, really? But I will put a lot into these parties, and actually, at one of the pool parties is where we had our first kiss.
That is true.
Which we shouldn't have been doing at 13, 14 years old, but yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, literally, like, in the pool, like, we set up a little fort, y'all. Like, it was like a donut flotation device that we set, and then, like, put, like, the little pool. What were those?
So you had, like,
floaties?
the donut floaty, and then the flat one that you just, like, lay out on. Yeah, just plop that on top.
And then we, like, swam underneath and, like, got in between, and we're, like, kissing.
You go underneath of it, and then you got a little... And so this is, like, mid-party, like, kids all through the backyard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody saw it. I remember somebody saying something about it to us.
Yeah. It was just, like... That was where our first kiss was.
Ooh, that kiss. And I do actually specifically remember us kissing down there, and it was like 5 times. And it was just like...
And we counted it. Kind of like on Love and Basketball. Yeah, they did the kiss, and it was like...
And he was like...
He was counting to 5, and we did like 5 pecks. So basically, I got back in town. People was telling me she was the happiest thing in the world while I was gone.
Well, first, he went out of town with his parents for a trip. I think it was a week long.
Yeah.
And then when he came back, all this went down.
Yeah, people were saying she was so happy, blah, blah, blah. I told you I was really insecure. I will say this. I was very sensitive. I'm still a pretty sensitive person.
And
but
I love that about him.
I'm not sensitive. You know, I was mad. So it started causing problems. I don't know, like, what exactly. I don't remember exactly what happened all the way up until this point.
Oh, but I can tell them. Let me clear it up for them. Literally, first of all, when he was gone, he had several of his homeboys who were supposedly, like, supposed to be watching out for him and, like, looking after me and whatnot. Checking for me. Like, literally, like, these dudes checking for me. So then, same dudes who went back and told him.
You gotta break it down for some of the viewers. What you mean by checking for you? What that mean?
They know what I mean. Like, literally flirting, trying to talk to me, and, like, get close to me and be all in my face. His homeboys.
Watch your homies.
So, clearly, those were the people spreading these lies, talking about I like some boy that I never in a million years even ever thought about. In the slightest. I don't even think we was that close friends. I don't think we was even friends. They were like, oh, yeah, she was checking for such and such. And so he got in his feelings, and he was like, no, like, we can't, you were happier. I'm like, yo, why are you letting this break us up? These dudes is the one that's checking for me. Watch me break. I remember specifically the person too, but I ain't gonna put him out there like that. I ain't gonna do him like that.
You are so fake. You will straight up, this is all caps. Like, no, not a single lowercase letter anywhere to be found. You will straight up tell somebody that I be talking behind your back, but then you turn right around and say something about me. You couldn't give me the note to break up with me. You put the letters in my binder while I was out of the classroom. You had to have give me the necklace back. You couldn't even tell me the real reason why you wanted to break up.
I was like, oh, is this for real? First, I broke up with you because you were acting weird when you came back from Texas. I don't know when I broke up with you and I don't go with and if I did, it ain't none of your business.
He needs some milk.
Keep in mind, we're skipping, like, this thing is long.
Yeah.
It's way longer than this, but we're just giving you the gist of it. Because I started apologizing, like, oh, dang. I basically, I sent that first message. I didn't even think she was going to respond. And then she responded and was, like, almost, like, trying to, like, work it out. Like, not trying to work it out, but she was, like, being kind and, like, trying to be rational. And then I was like, dang. I was like, hold on. So I kind of, like, started apologizing, like, you know, I'm sorry.
I want you back, baby. Please, I still love you.
Whatever, Murray. Just
Leave me alone, okay?
all caps.
I'm like, whatever. You can't say I didn't try to compromise with you. Your friends ain't got no reason to say, why am I tripping? Because you're the one that's being stubborn.
And apparently I called him hun because he got so offended. He's like, don't call me hun, okay? Anyways, you act like you didn't do nothing wrong. Oh, oops, I forgot. That's just how you are. Even when your best friends told me that. Best friend or no? Don't reply. I don't want to hear what you guys say no more. And then all caps, I'm like, you need to get alive! This is too much.
But yeah, that was the breakup. It was pretty dramatic.
It was dramatic. And then literally, like, after that, like, he swore up and down. This dude was always, like, faking. He was just making it seem like he didn't like me. He was just so over me. He was like, okay, I'm done with you. Like, we're broken up. And then he'd be, like, telling my friends, like, oh, no, I'm so sorry that I said that to her. I love her so much. I want her back. And I'm like, I'm just living my life. Bump you and your little funky homeboys that swear they your homeboys, but they not.
Yeah, it was quite the drama episode. We should have been focusing on, like, fractions. And we was,
that part.
But that was kind of pretty much the gist of the middle school part. We broke up from there. We pretty much stayed connected. Well, I don't want to say stayed connected, but, like, we finished out middle school together. We went to the same high school together.
Mm-hmm. And he was dating other girls.
Still knew each other and everything.
Oh, you just gonna skip over that part?
And everything like that. I definitely, dated a few other people in the interim.
And, well, I mean, I did too, but, like, early on in high school, I was, like, literally, like, writing on my papers. I'm talking about papers that I turned into my teachers, like, Kothney-Issa Bush, like, my last name.
Thirst, can we say, do you want some water because you was thirsty?
My first name with his last name, like, I just knew we was going to be together.
Thirsty. Thirsty. Yeah.
like dating people then. I was like, that's my boo, I don't care.
That's my boo, I don't care. That's my boo, I don't care.
Even though I didn't want to be with him because I so-called was so over him because of all that drama from 8th grade.
I mean, we pretty much stayed together. I mean, like, still knew each other and, you know, was still friends and everything like that. We both went to school in Missouri, but the schools were about 3 hours apart. And then one weekend I was home for Thanksgiving break, I believe. And I was on Twitter.
No, I was on Twitter.
I was on Twitter.
No, I was on Twitter.
I was on Twitter. I don't even remember, like, what got me in this mood. Maybe I was, like, looking through other people's, like, tweets or whatever. But I tweeted, I was like, man, I can't wait to be married. I'm going to be such a good wife someday. But he was like, oh, yeah? And then it was kind of just, like, giggles. Like,
there was some tweets exchanged.
Yep. And then,
we'll try to find them. And then
and we'll post them up. Yep. But then, I was on Facebook that night. I don't even remember, like, and then I saw all of a sudden pop up, like, Marek, like, hey, what's up? Like, I'm in town. Him being the one to, like, hit me up or whatever. And being like, oh, yeah, I'm in town for a few days. And I was like, oh, well, we should hang out. We should, like, link up. And then we ended up going to a movie. And the rest is history, literally. Like, we went to the movies and then it was like we never skipped a beat.
I remember it was kind of like that. But at the same time, I was nervous because I remember I asked to put my arm around you at the movie.
He did. Oh, he was always such a love. You don't need a fight.
And I remember once we started dating and we had our first official kiss again after being back together.
You was so nervous.
Ely.
Yeah.
At the basement under the stairs.
Of my freshman dorm.
Yeah. And I was like, we kissed, but I was like super
No,
nervous.
it wasn't freshman dorm. I was still living there. But
I was in college. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I was nervous.
Bottom line, he was checking for me. Point blank period, always. But I also was always feeling him. This guy's like a huge romantic. Like, even if I wasn't feeling him, like, he would have got me to feel him just for the simple fact that he's like the biggest romantic I know. Like,
I hope so.
You're right. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know in the comments who you rocking with. Team Cole.
Team Reek. Come on now.
Baby, nobody's rocking with Team Reek. I just want you to know that.
They rocking with me. But also, one thing I will also say is, let us know in the comments if there's something else specific that you want to hear more of.
Wait, where are you going? Don't click off of this. Wait! You have to see the rest of our videos. We actually have one we just uploaded. We moved our entire house on our own. 16,000 pounds. Go click it. You know you want to. Click it.